countdown. Get the countdown. Get the countdown. Get the countdown. It was a little shiny.
Wow.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Ricky Rebel Unfiltered.
Wow.
I have a special guest today, Dr. Samantha Harte, ladies and gentlemen.
And the crowd goes wild.
Yay.
But first, I have a really fun question for the audience that has nothing to do with anything at all except having a good laugh.
Yeah. What is it?
Do you think these glasses are sunglasses
Okay.
or readers?
Oh, what a
Are
good
they
question.
sunglasses or readers?
I'm guessing sunglasses.
You are motherfucking wrong.
Oh,
I am blind as a bat, baby.
as a bat. Oh my gosh.
And the amount of readers I've bought at CVS that are
They look
one,
like sunglasses.
ugly, two, I lose, is out of control. And
Yeah.
so I decided to invest in a very good looking, borderline are they sunglasses, but actually they're readers pair of glasses.
You can't even tell.
That maybe I would take better care of them.
Yeah.
Look cute in the process as my eyes wither away and die. And I thought I would share that with you guys.
Brian.
I have no idea. Is that a fun brand? They're
Oh.
expensive, I can tell you that.
Yes,
Are they?
Right?
Damn, they look good, right?
That was Brian.
That's the owner of the
Speaking of
studio.
Brian, come on in. We are live at MB Studio Productions. This is the man. The man. He has the greatest cameras imaginable here to shoot movies. I mean, that's the caliber, right?
Yeah.
Movies,
Music videos.
music videos, commercials, live podcasting, obviously, Obvi. And he's got a powerful green screen room here. He's got white psych rooms. I'm going to be producing a photo shoot for an artist coming up. I'm in charge of like this boy's like upgrade. And I'm really excited about it. I'm doing all here
I know the boy.
at
You told me
MB.
about the boy, didn't you?
I did. I think so. MB Studio Productions in Westlake Village. Thank you so much for letting us record and do our stream live here at this beautiful place. And if you want to come down, you guys, I really think you should. If you're an actor, singer, dancer, performer, producer, come down here and book your next project here. You won't regret it. There's no traffic here, right? You can park
my
anywhere.
God.
It's a dream. It's
There's
a dream.
So many things we could say about the suburbs. And are we aging ourselves? Maybe.
How?
But-
Why? Why is that?
But also, maybe we're in our healing era because
Yeah.
I know that when I drive far enough on the 101 and I
Yeah.
see Parkway Calabasas, my whole body goes, okay.
Yeah.
So if you're in your
Decompression.
20s and you're watching this and you're like, I don't relate, I understand. I was you too. But trust me, there will be a day
Yeah, there will.
where you crave open freeways,
Peace.
easy parking spots.
People not pooping on the street.
Oh, people not pooping on the street.
We
And
appre-
I
remember when that happened? That happened to us in
kindness?
Hollywood. That happened to us in Hollywood.
Oh, I remember.
Oh, I
don't know
remember.
what we were going to a
Vividly.
CVS. We just needed something
Vividly.
from a casual CVS. God forbid we
Is it-
needed an item without getting shit on the way into the store and fearing for our lives.
He
on
literally
the way out.
pulled down his pants in the middle of the street, of the walkway. And
That's
just,
what's happening to Los Angeles.
it
so,
was a nice and developed one came out.
yeah, but the point is, come to Westlake Village, you guys.
And don't.
But don't bring your LA stuff with you. Like,
Yeah.
just if you're gonna come here, you need to be
Right?
ready to come here.
Do you want one?
Oh, Ricky's the Coke can. Is that why you have? Ew, I hate Coca-Cola.
I know. It's so
You
bad
guys,
for you. It's so bad for you. It's
I've
so
never liked soda.
Oh my
ever.
God.
Never cared for it.
Coke-gate. I have to talk about this thing that happened at the
Oh,
Las
no.
Vegas residency recently. We just came back from Las Vegas. I was, first of all,
I don't know the story, but I already
First
know
of all-
it's gonna be so ridiculous. That's why I'm
I
laughing.
have veneers on right now. Not veneers. I have braces, right?
That's why you're lispy.
A little lispy. I have Invisaligns, but please,
Wait, I have Invisalign.
Invisalign braces for the top and the bottom. But that's not a part of this. But yeah, I do have.
It's
Thank
not
you.
a part of this.
You're making me insecure.
This is my job in my whole life, you guys. Just so you know, Ricky's gonna try for this whole hour to be very polished and present really well. And it is my sole purpose here
To take
on
off.
planet Earth to just
Rip it.
dismantle the perfectionism and be like, show me your messy middle. I love your lisp.
Oh my God. Deborah's talking about Coke Gate.
Debbie.
Okay, so I had rehearsal, and the one time that I could really get with the dancers is like the one time for dress rehearsal. I had one rehearsal with them in LA, which was not enough time. Let's just put it that way. And so we were in LA, and dress rehearsal. So I had to get up there. I had to get there very early, around 12 o'clock. And by the time I got out, it was like, what time was it, Mama Rebel? It literally was like 9 p.m. or something, and I hadn't eaten.
Oh,
All I hadn't eaten.
Oh, wait.
I hadn't eaten.
Can I tell them the story?
Yeah, tell them the story.
Okay, guys.
Wait, let me get through the Coke Gate.
Okay, but
Remember
asterisk, I need to tell you a story about
Oh yeah.
what happens when Ricky doesn't eat.
Was that Pizzagate? Was it? Anyway,
wait for it.
Coke Gate is basically, I got back, I called my mom on the way down as I was coming home from the venue, and I'm like, Mom, okay, she said it was 7 p.m. I'm like, Mom, can you please order me a cheeseburger with French fries and a Diet Coke? And I wrote it to her, and she's gonna get really mad at me right now if I tell this story wrong. But basically, and I was like, oh my God, and Mom. So I told her to order it, and then I got there, and she's just sitting outside in the patio, and I walk outside, and I'm starving, and I'm like, where's the food?
Is that the first thing you say?
I'm like,
to your mother?
Oh no, was this 9 p.m. on Saturday?
9 p.m.
9 p.m. was Saturday. Oh, 7 was the other. Okay. I don't know what happened.
You said, where's the food?
Anyway, and it wasn't there. And then she got the food, and it took like
but the
an
question
hour.
is, did you eat her?
I was like this. I was so hungry. I was like, I couldn't even, I just stood there. I was like waiting. No, but then there was another time when the waitress, when I got to my mom, she'd ordered the food for me, and I sat down. I was like, oh God, thank God. Oh, that's what it was. She said, come, I guess it was a come over. And wait, I'm telling the story all wrong. But anyway, I went over to go to the restaurant, and then after I was done, I sucked up that Diet Coke, and I ate that burger like it was just like nothing. I was like, I swallowed it. And then afterward, the waitress comes and said, sir, would you like another Coke? And I'm like, Mom, no, Mom, did you order me a Diet? She's like, well, I didn't know that you liked Diet Coke. I thought that you liked real Coke, so I just got you a Coke. Like, what? I looked at that waitress. I was like, fuck, Mom. It was so bad.
Wait.
It was the worst
what
thing on the planet.
Is so much worse about regular Coke?
I know.
No,
I got
really.
so mad.
Are you on a diet? Are you trying to avoid the calories?
Literally.
What about the excessive sugar?
It's the excessive sugar.
Chemicals?
No, that's what we were talking about. Like later on, the next day.
And also, you're drinking regular Coke right now. So what?
No, this is diet. This is diet.
Where? I don't see the diet.
See the diet.
Wait, let me see.
It's in the packaging. But I was like, stop. I'm like, fuck, Mom.
Oh my God. He flipped the hell out.
It was
Debbie?
so bad. It was, but it's because my brain was taking over. I had no food or anything. But then I'm like, Mom, do you realize how much sugar is in a Coke? It's like a Hershey's bar.
It's diabetes in a can.
It's basically, and then the next day I woke up and I was like, Mom, you know what? It's probably healthier that you gave me the Coke instead of the Diet Coke. The Diet Coke has worse things in it. And I apologized profusely that night. I was like, Mom, that moment,
I was like, get to this part where we're like, thank you, Mother.
Yes. That whole,
because I'm a grown ass man who forgot to feed himself.
Yeah.
demanded that you
no.
give me things
No,
and
no.
then got angry that you didn't
I
give me
said
the right
it was
things.
completely selfish of me. I was being ungrateful, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You do so much for me, and I apologize
Love that.
for being an asshole.
But also, Debbie, let me
And then she's like,
tell you
she was
something.
upset, but we all got over Coke Gates. That's Coke Gate.
It's kind of a funny story now. So like, there's that. But also, Debbie,
What's your
when I had just met your son
angry?
and we went to Japan less than 3 months after knowing each other, and we were sharing 2 weeks of our lives every second of every day together, essentially, there was an evening where Ricky also hadn't eaten. And listen, I am not pleasant when I don't eat.
You're not either, right?
I get
you get
that
hangry?
fully. It's full hangry, full. But there was a comment that was made
That I said?
was like,
That I said?
is my life in danger?
Oh, okay. No, we can't
On
reveal
this trip in a foreign country.
We can't reveal this information.
We're revealing it. He basically, like in a demonic way, looked at me and was like, I will fucking eat someone. Hannibal Lecter style shit. If I don't get some fucking food. And I'm sorry. I was like,
I'm like in Japan in this room.
am I gonna die? But am I gonna die?
Did you really have that moment?
I had that moment.
Oh my God, that's so funny.
Then it was overridden by like, I'm so resourceful. Of course I won't die. I'll just fucking kill him first if I have to. No, but honestly, I was like, ooh, I just met somebody who really took being hungry to a level that I can't touch. Like I thought I was the demon in the family who
Right.
cannot
Handle it.
I cannot be comforted in moments of hanger. And I met my match.
You did. And I mean, I think that's why we get along so well.
Because we want to kill people when we're hungry.
Yeah.
Please tie that bow and explain what you mean to the audience.
Oh, I think we can relate. We can just totally relate to the inner
Hang monster.
hangry monster that we are.
Why else do we get along?
But we're hungry in many ways, you and I. Like we're
what a nice segue, Ricky.
Right? We're hungry for experience. We're hungry for travel and fun and food and sex and everything imaginable about life. Like, oh, who's calling me?
Wow, a FaceTime too.
Decline. I know who that is. You know who that is? That's somebody who wants me to do a special show for them for payment purposes.
Oh, what kind of special show?
Via FaceTime. A little dance.
That's the other thing about going on tour with Ricky is I very quickly discovered
I get
his
paid, you guys,
life.
just to like
and I was like,
strip tease for
I'm
people.
sorry.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna reveal
what's this call for?
Oh, remember?
Oh, I remember.
During our music video shoot for Fantasy Control, this person was calling over and over.
Oh,
and
I
over
remember.
And now I have Snapchat. And so these people from all around the world think that it's okay to video call me at 3 a.m., at 4 a.m. And there is no way to take off that feature. I talked to Snapchat on X. I was like, hey, can you please give me a button I can press that allows 0 video calls unless I want to initiate them? Or
what about do not disturb?
Yeah, give me a do not disturb for every human being on the planet, for video calls specifically. Because I still want them to message me because, I do have an OnlyFans to promote. But I don't want them calling me at 3 and 4 a.m. in the morning.
Does it wake you up?
Yes.
What do you mean? You have to be able to silence your phone.
It goes bzzz,
There's no way.
bzzz.
You have to be able to shut off that notification. There's no way.
Oh, I will prove it to you.
That's
I will
out of
absolutely
control.
prove it to you. And even Snapchat, the corporate came to me and said, they didn't apologize. They did not apologize. They just said, well, there's no way that to make that happen. However, if you block the person, then they won't be able to do that. I'm like, yeah, well, that's after the effing fact. After they
right.
And then it's not just one. It's like hundreds of guys, especially from the Middle East.
I mean, You could just get off of Snapchat.
But I have nobody to promote to. You know what I mean? It's a great way to promote.
What do you mean? There's so many social media channels. Of course you do.
Well,
boundaries.
There are, and I want them all.
Indeed.
I want to catch them all.
So you gotta
Look at my mom.
Live with your decisions.
I'm living with it. I'm living with it.
Why am I not?
Mama Rebel. Mama Rebel. We had a great time on this trip in Vegas. She came out. And we stayed at the Tuscany, and it was really fun. Tuscany. Have you been in Vegas?
Mm-mm.
It's really nice. I think you would love it.
Is it a hotel?
Yes.
Oh.
I think you would love it. It's like...
Well, I have to go in November, so maybe...
Yeah.
Well, if it's near where I have to go, maybe I'll stay there.
You're going in November? When are you going?
The 8th.
I'm going on the 8th.
Really?
The second show is on the 8th.
Stop it!
So maybe we're going to...
Wait, what?
On the effing 8th, we have a date.
Yeah, I'm speaking, and as far as I've been told, the event
is during
from
the day?
12 to 5.
Then what you can do afterward is come over and begin the fucking show.
That was not planned.
And then we could really put on the show the
I
way I
texted
imagined.
you yesterday that I was going there on the 8th. Did you just?
I didn't see it. I didn't see it.
Did you see us hit our heads together, you guys?
So stupid.
So stupid.
Oh my
But
God.
also, how can two of these people look so sexy on stage?
Yeah.
It's really wild, you guys.
Oh.
Dr. Jekyll lives inside.
Yep.
Wait, what?
Wow. We're gonna stay at the Tuscany. Watch.
We're gonna say Tuscany. I think it's called Tuscany, but I'm not sure. Can we ask Google how it's pronounced on air?
It's Tuscany. I can't say it. Without
It's like you're having a martini at Tuscany.
Tuscany. Oh, I can't. You're making me so insecure. I'm never gonna wear these again, and they're so fucking expensive. Oh, okay. My mom's to the show froze. Well, it froze because somebody's trying to FaceTime me for a special private show that I give sometimes for payment because I am a whore. And you think I need help with taking off this filter, which I kind of do.
Oh, God.
I kind of do need a little bit of assistance. Assistance in filter removal. And you are my filter removal.
Am I?
Yeah, you're one of them.
I can do so many things though, like because I can rev up the unfiltered version of you.
That's what I'm saying.
But in a funny way, and then also, yes,
you take off my filter. Wayne takes off my filter. Certain people have that effect on me. So fun.
Speaking of that, there's so many Japan stories that are just flooding my memory.
Flood.
There was a moment where I think Ricky and I knew that at the very least, the trip would be a trip we would remember for the rest of our lives. Like that's the level of fun and closeness that was happening on the trip.
Mm-hmm.
But there was a vulnerability moment where he was dropping his guard and letting me in. And he turned to me and was like, "Don't you fucking hurt me."
Yep. That's exactly what I said.
And then I wanted
and then you did. And then you did.
And then I wanted to snuggle with him. Then I wanted to snuggle with him to be like, what are you talking about? And he was like super scared of that. So
yeah.
Also boys, and sometimes girls. So I think he thought I was gonna like pounce him and try to have sex with him, which was not what I was trying to do.
You're trying to snug me.
I was trying to snuggie.
That's what
Pete,
Patrick and I
Pete.
Patrick and I talk about that.
Peter Pan, Pete, Tink.
Pete and Tink. I got a little vulnerable.
But anyway, that's been the nature of the friendship from the beginning, is the
Right.
point, right?
Right.
That there is an ability to
Let's get Elena on the show.
pull back the curtain.
Let's get Elena on the show. Hi, Elena.
Elena.
Hi.
Elena Nazarov is on the show. Hello, Elena. How are you?
I'm not ready for to be seen.
You're not ready to be seen. Don't worry, but we're just going to let you.
Are you ready to be heard? Oh,
To be seen.
You look great. Your hair looks amazing.
I love it. She says, I'm not ready to be seen. And he turns the camera to everyone who's watching live and
Because
just says, I don't.
Do you know why I
don't
did
care."
that? Because I approve of you, and that's all that matters.
How are you?
We're good. We're good. We're just live.
Wait, we also need to return back to something that Ricky said a moment ago, you guys. I'm not going to let him off the hook about it. When he was like, but you didn't hurt me. We're going to get to that.
Yeah.
Okay? Because it takes two to tango.
It
takes two to
does.
tango.
It does.
And I thought we worked through all our
Nikki,
shit.
we
But if
did. We
but if we need
did.
to work through it on air, we can work through it on the
Hey,
air.
I'm down. I'm down. But before we do that, Elena, how are you?
So,
But before we do
What
that,
are you-
Elena,
what are you
how's
guys-
my outfit, Elena? How's my 90s outfit?
Oh, you don't want our true fitting.
No.
Oh, it does look cute.
well, you look very cute, actually.
She likes it.
Super cute.
Right?
Super cute. Yes, I absolutely.
I
Also
got the
wanna tell you,
approval. I got the approval.
Your Instagram, so funny is that I see your Instagram just pop up on my feed today
Oh.
suddenly, and I was listening you talking about losing your sister, and I've listened the entire thing, and it's amazing, and the way you speak and everything, just really great. It was great. It's
Oh my
great.
God, thank you so much. That means so much to me. Yeah, that's my whole heart. That's like the mission I'm on, is to speak publicly about my story, get paid to do it, impact other people, and really try to repurpose my pain. So I appreciate that you took the time to get to know me.
Well, I think that's what I always believe. I believe that our trauma in the end, always, no matter how terrible it is, and it's terrible, it's there, could be turned into really powerful story and a really powerful message. And that's exactly what you're doing. You're turning your trauma into your superpower, and it's beautiful.
Thank you.
I love that.
Aw, that means so much, so much.
Tell everybody where they can get your book.
Like, it was beautiful what you were saying too. I was like, I've listened. I think I've watched it twice. So I was like, wow.
I have a podcast too, and I remember it's called The Truth About Addiction. And I would say 3 months after she passed away, I made a solo podcast episode, just not having any idea whether I would get through it without sobbing, or whether I would be coherent, or what I would even be ready to say at that very tender time. But it is to this day the episode that's had the most downloads. And I think it was one of the moments along the way where I realized I have to talk about this, that I have an ability to take the insights that I've learned from all the personal development work I've done and express them in a way that is relatable, but also eloquent, that is authentic. And I think we're all kind of starving for more transparency. And anyway, if you wanted a fuller expression of sort of that entire time in my life, you could just check it out on wherever all the major streaming platforms are for podcasts.
Awesome.
And I have about 82 episodes so far. Yeah.
Amazing.
I think we're all striving and thriving and missing very much authenticity more than anything,
Yeah.
just where because everyone's pain and everyone's message, if it's truly authentic, if it's you, it's your experience, it's your creation, it's your expression of reality. So that can never be repeated or
Exactly.
modeled by someone else,
Oh, we were just talking
you
about
know?
I know.
We were just talking about
literally
that for
just
my
talking
show.
about that.
At the Vegas show, I was thinking of doing the show a little more autobiographically, where you talk about like the storyline and the flow through of my life and my career, like why I did the certain things that I did, fighting for freedom of speech and the whole thing with the the boy band era and the No Authority era and the, the different struggles I went through in that, and kind of telling the story all the way through. And Samantha was like, yes.
You know what? It's a great idea. You know what I always loved about Ricky? Like, we've known each other for so many years, and there's this moment when we disagree on so many things, and we disagree on political things and this and this. I love that he was unapologetically him. And we always like, okay, agree to disagree, whatever. But, and I love very ballsy decisions he made in his life. And I think this is where we respect people who make decisions not based on, oh, am I going to be liked by everyone? Is that okay with everyone? Would everyone approve of my actions? Where you're like, I feel this way, and this is how I'm going to express myself. And whatever the fuck everyone is going to think, that's on them.
Yeah. Yeah. And you've stuck with me for what? We're going on 8 years now?
Yes.
Yeah, 8 years. Ladies and gentlemen, this is my stylist, Elena Nazaroff. She is on Instagram, Elena Nazaroff. I tag her a lot in all of my posts that she has worked with me on styling. And she's helped me much more than styling. There's much more to it. She's helped me spiritually as well, which is a very important part of artistry. And we were talking, Samantha and I were talking about that as well. But you and I have a lot of projects to do coming up. Elena, we just announced that we're doing the residency as a once a month situation. So that's going to be cool. Plus, I met a lot of different people that are interested in us doing the show in different hotels already after seeing us do that one show. And then I have a masquerade ball I'm going to be doing on Sunday. So we need to talk about that. It's a fashion show.
And then, don't you just basically need a G-string and call it a day?
That would be fun.
No.
She's like, no. She's like, no. Elena hates that. Elena does not like cheap things. But if I want to do that look, she'll help me do that look, which I want to talk to you about. Like, really, we're going to pump up the Vegas feel next time. But that was our first time, and it went really well. I did give myself some lashings a little bit just on my end for little things that I really can't control though. So I'm just like, okay, I'm trying to temper that down. Where I'm like, you know what, we did the best we could with what we had, and that's it's just only going to get better and better and better.
I think the key is always not later to regret, but assess, always reassess and see, okay, that could have been better, that could have been better, that could have been better, and how do I make it better next time? That's all. It's not about like, okay, that was fuck up, but more of realization what can be changed next time. Because I think if we're stuck in regretting whatever didn't go right, the energy goes the wrong way. The energy should always go into the next step.
Yeah, that's true.
Right?
Yeah. And then you and I are producing this for this boy named Max. We're going to be doing a professional photo shoot for him. We're going to be elevating, doing the same things that you do with me. We're going to be giving him that special treatment. He's a brand new artist and very talented singer-songwriter, guitarist. You like talking to him?
Producing, but I like idea of you producing and helping young artists, and really, finding. Was it very interesting also, talking to him, because it's like a blank canvas. This person, and for me, styling, it's not really like who I am is a little more than a stylist. It's more like transformational style coach, because I want everyone needs to be authentic. For me, it's not about following trends or let's go pick up the clothes or borrow the clothes. It's really like how you see yourself. What is your ultimate self? What is your desires? What are your goals? How you want to be seen by the world? And then let's take it and polish it and make it great. Yep. But it starts from inside out, and then your outside need to reflect your inside. And vice
versa.
Yes.
All right. Well, let's chat after this podcast. Thank you so much for joining us. Elena Nazaroff, ladies and gentlemen. Woo-hoo! A very, very special person on my team.
Great to see you guys. You both look amazing.
Thank you.
Thank you.
No makeup.
You look amazing though. That hair is like Claudia Schiffer. Like, what are you doing?
Yes, it is.
What are you doing with your hair? Give us.
Mediterranean, you know, I swim.
You swim. It's the ocean and the sun, right? And the
Mm.
she's living her life. All right. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Great to see you guys. Great
Right.
to see Amanda.
Yay. She's so cool. Like, she has helped me remarkably, like, figure out like where I want to go, what I want to do. As far as like, okay, I always know what I want and where I want to go, but it's always good to have somebody there to be like, okay, this is how we can fine tune that vibe you're going for.
Mhm.
And so now I want to larger than life, pump up the volume, freaking Elvis Presley, Michael Jackson, Madonna, like Prince. Let's go full out. And yeah, that's Prince budgets and Madonna budgets, but we got to figure out. She helps, figure out how to make all of that happen. And I love that.
I actually love what she said, which is, I think, something I wish more people would recognize in themselves and in their work in the world, which is that she's not just a stylist, right? And so I've, pivoted from just being someone who's got this degree, I'm a doctor of physical therapy, into more of a transformational coach. And I think what you're trading when you say that is not just an identity, but you're not just offering a service. If you're really good at whatever you do, if you're an artist, if you're a stylist, if you're a practitioner, you're providing not just a service and not just a product or not just education. You're providing a transformation for the person that you're exchanging your energy with, your knowledge with. And I think that was genius that she said that. And she's in a place where she's claiming that, because that's the truth. If you're really good at what you do, you are bringing people into a transformed version of themselves so that they can elevate, not just professionally and in their image, for example, with styling, but in their essence.
Yeah. She's always told me that.
And that's very magnetic. That can attract all kinds of amazing opportunities in your personal and professional life. So she was spot on when she said that.
Yeah. She's told me that from the very beginning, that styling and fashion is more than just the clothes you're wearing.
Yeah.
There's so much work that has to go involved so that you feel comfortable in what you're wearing while you're wearing it, and not feeling self-conscious and not letting the clothes wear you, and being authentic with who you are. So all of these things come into play. Psychological, I call it warfare, in my opinion. Internal psychological warfare. You're kind of really.
That's an interesting way to frame it.
Yeah, I mean, you
trauma response. Trauma response.
From one trauma victim to another. Isn't that fun? Will you find fellow trauma people who actually are doing the work, though, like who are actually, wanting to evolve and taking responsibility for when the milk spills. We have both spilled milk. If we want to go back to that, we spilled the milk, and you clean it up. And that's what I keep trying to tell my other friends who are trauma victims, but also incredibly artistic and intelligent in that way. I only hang with like artistically intelligent people and intelligent people, period. You know what I mean? And sometimes the most intelligent people and artistically driven people are the most like, have been
unhealed.
I've been through the most. Look at our one of our friends who we love. I don't know if we could even say her name, but that's a perfect example of like someone who's like super talented, super like, all these things, but like has been through so much that it's hard for her to, be, I don't know what the word is. Just normal. Like a normie that hasn't been through trauma. That's what we call them. We call them normies. Like Patrick. Patrick literally tells me, effing Patrick. He tells me, he's like, I've never gone through something traumatic like that. Or, he's like, I've never been bullied. I've never been like you. I've never been through any trauma. I'm like, how does somebody go through life without trauma? I don't understand that concept.
I think well, there's capital T trauma, if you want to talk about psychology, right? Like the very, very obvious versions of trauma, like sexual and verbal abuse, bullying, physical abuse, all of that. And then there's lower T trauma, which is much more insidious and often, goes under the radar and sort of accumulates like a repetitive stress injury in the body. This is why like the work in the body and the work in the spirit is so unbelievably similar, where most people, they'll wake up one day, they'll get out of bed funny and they'll throw their back out. I don't know what happened. Everything was fine. Everything was fine. And then just one day, and it's like, well, actually everything wasn't fine. Everything hasn't been fine. There have been ways you've been moving similar to the emotional body. Like there are ways that you're coping or not coping with whatever's in front of you that are protective in the moment that end up being harmful later on. And something has to happen to be the straw that broke the camel's back, whether it's I bent over and now my back is thrown out, or, you wake up one day and you have all these things externally, but you actually feel really empty inside. And those are all signs, even if it's not at a big level. Like when people ask me all the time, because the subtitle of my book is How to Rewire Your Mind for Hope, Resilience, and Joy in the Face of Trauma. And I have literally had people be like, what if I haven't had trauma?
Yeah.
Would this book help me
They've
if
asked
I
that.
don't identify with that? And I'm like, yes. And here's the game we're going to play. Let's not go back in time. Some people are really averse to that. They think it's very damaging to spend any time in the past. And I would very much disagree with that, especially if going to the past allows you to make new meaning for your future. I think it's extremely valuable, but you don't want to ruminate and live there. But let's say you're a person who's like, I'm not going there. My life was fine. I had a great idyllic childhood. I hear that a lot. Great. Let's just look at the landscape of your current life right now, today. Let's look at all the major pillars: family, relationship, career, quality of your self-talk. And if there's any one of those pillars that you're disgruntled with, that is less than desirable, I would argue there is work to be done. And that comes from somewhere. And probably at some point along the way in your life, you ended up using a strategy that at the time was the perfect solution to getting through the hard thing, but is now plaguing you in these really insidious ways as an adult. And it is worth investigating and healing from, because why? You will be more free from suffering and have more access to joy.
Yeah. I think that some people are maybe afraid to look in the rear view mirror too much.
Oh yeah.
Because they're afraid they'll get, locked in or stuck.
Swallowed up whole by their pain.
Yeah. Remember that quote? Like, if you stare into the abyss too long, the abyss stares back at you. Have you heard that? What's
so scary though about staring at the abyss? I've been terrified of it my whole life, but I'm getting really brave in the last few years.
You just got to be careful, because it'll stare back at you.
That's okay though. Let it stare back and reveal what needs to be revealed so that I can transcend it.
I'm down. Patricia.
It's only scary if you're going to succumb to whatever it is that it shows to you, and it's going to pull you back into an old behavior.
Like its eyes are like red, and like they'll like all of a sudden blink.
Ricky thinks the devil's coming for him, you guys.
Oh my God. Happening? No, but I've literally been possessed. Can we talk about this? Is this a bad subject to talk about?
I mean,
have you ever been possessed?
I'm an addict. What do you mean? I was possessed for so many years.
I think drugs are demonic.
Here's what I've been possessed by.
For sure.
Are you ready?
I think drugs are demonic.
Here's how all of us can relate to what is being possessed. In my mind, it's being a slave to something that comes from outside of you to feel whole inside. That's what being possessed is. So we can call that being possessed. We can call that being addicted to, pulled into dark energy, whatever the hell you want to call it. I've been addicted to other people for my happiness. I've been addicted to perfectionism. I've been addicted to people pleasing at the expense of myself and what I need. I have been addicted to drugs and alcohol. I have been addicted to the beauty and body standard.
Makeup.
Everything. Filters, Botox.
Being perfect.
Social media, likes and comments. Hello.
Yeah.
Like, we're constantly being pulled into dark energy. It's like, you only have 24 hours and the quality of your life and day is going to be contingent on how spiritually fit you are. At any
Madonna
given point
talks
in
about
time.
spirituality in the last podcast. Did you watch it?
I haven't finished all of it, but I'm literally
Kabbalah.
super into Kabbalah.
Are you into
so
Kabbalah?
Everything she said, I was like, yup.
Tell me something about Kabbalah that you are putting into your life right now. Like one thing that you've really like learned that you're like, okay, I'm really grateful that I learned this through studying Kabbalah.
Okay. You're welcome in advance, like literally a gift to everybody listening. So part of living a sober life is having some sense of faith in something greater than you. And so I've been working on that for years and years. And for most of my recovery, it's been this connection to my highest self, my intuitive self. That's been like the God of my understanding, right? Kabbalah seems to be taking me beyond that. Not that I don't fully believe in that. I think there's a piece of God, whatever that is, however we all got here and are functioning at the level we're functioning. I think there's a piece of that in all of us. And I think our job is to stay in deep communion and congruency with that part and let that part be the guiding force. However, there's something else, which is that if you could take out that energy force in all of us, like the God energy in all of us, if I could extract it from every single person on earth and then swoop it together in this ball of energy, that's actually like whatever God is like that ball of amazing light and goodness and love and patience and kindness and tolerance, right? So if I think of that as like the ultimate source of contentment and happiness, if I could be tapped in to that energy, Kabbalah is constantly redirecting people back to that. So it's not what do I need to do out there? Whose mind do I need to change? What external success do I need to get in order to be whole inside? It's how can I prepare myself no matter what the circumstances, whether it's being stuck in traffic or literally losing somebody that you love. And both have happened to me. How can I take what is happening and ask myself how I can prepare my spiritual vessel in this scenario to transcend my pain, to not have me get pulled back into all the old coping patterns that I would always do in this situation to run and to numb and anesthetize? And how can I actually learn whatever it is I need to learn and have certainty beyond my logical mind that everything is good and everything is perfect? That practice of praying or saying a mantra that is specifically meant to reverse engineer the thing that you're coming up against that day. So I'll give you an example.
Say it again, because it cut out because somebody called.
Okay. Let's say you guys, so the greatest gift of Kabbalah for me is practicing certainty in uncertain times. If I had to say it in one sentence. So let's actually figure out how we would use that, right? Let's say you wake up and it's one of those days, you're a person who's an entrepreneur, you're trying to figure out how to earn a living and not just create a living, but keep the money, multiply the money. And it's just bleak. It is not looking good. You're financially insecure. You're in a ton of fear that day. Maybe some of the deals you were working on just totally fell through, right? And so how easy is it to just absolutely spin and ruminate over the things that didn't work out? And then your energy is kind of gross and you're kind of irritable and angry, right? The whole thing.
You're yelling at people for not getting you a Diet Coke.
Totally yelling at your mom who fucked up. I'm just kidding, Debbie. You did not fuck up. Forgetting the wrong
She
order.
actually did. I wrote it. I even wrote it down.
Oh my God. See, this is where like apologizing gets.
I already apologized for my behavior.
Wrong. We're moving on because we love Debbie, and Debbie
love
is above
Debbie.
And beyond mother
Debbie
of the year.
An angel.
And let's say you're in financial fear. What is the way to return to certainty? What is the way to return to certainty in that situation? Because you're not certain. You're certain nothing is working out. You are certain that everything's fucking falling apart, right? And you're really putting your energy towards like, I don't trust that anything's okay right now.
Right.
So then instead
of right now.
Yeah, like right now. So instead
I'm like, am I okay with Deborah?
Instead of a random rote prayer or a prayer for God to, send you financial abundance, right? Like that's the other thing is like, are you praying to a God that is supposed to give you things? Because I'm going to argue that you need a much bigger God than that. What if instead you were like, God, please help prepare my vessel for all the financial abundance that it is meant to receive. I know I am meant to receive big, beautiful things, to have all of these superficial things, a fancy car, a beautiful home, financial abundance, a lack of fear. I know that it's meant for me, but if it's not here yet, then I must not be ready to receive it. So please reveal to me whatever the work is that I need to do, whether it's learning just how to respect money. When I find a penny on the floor, learning to pick it up and say, thank you so much, instead of like, oh, it's just a dirty penny. I don't need a penny. What's a penny going to buy me? It's like shifting your entire essence to start seeing money differently and creating a different relationship. Once you double down on those types of prayers and mantras, then your brain starts to get in alignment with thinking that way and acting that way. And that is the vehicle for miracles to come in financially, right? So I think any type of spiritual wisdom that redirects people back to themselves and what they can do to shift out of a place of lack and into a place of wholeness is worth getting behind. And so me 5 or 10 years ago, if I had heard anyone talking about Kabbalah, I would have been like, ah, and run out of the room.
Yeah.
It sounds super religious, depending on the God you grew up hearing about. It sounds so
cultish,
far away, woo-woo, culty, whatever. But once you've dismantled all of your preconceived notions about religion and God, and you've really formulated what that is for you, you can take the wisdom of any practice, any religion, by the way, and say, which part of this is going to be the part that's going to shift me into the realm of miracles?
Right.
And if it's capable of doing that, sign me up, dude.
Yeah.
So that's what Kabbalah is doing for me. Certainty beyond logic. Certainty beyond logic.
I love that. You're giving me very much Madonna vibes.
I think I've always given you Madonna.
I know. I think that's why I love you so much.
That's why and also
your titties are out just like Madonna.
Ricky ever liked girls.
Yeah. I have a thing for redheads too.
What?
When I was a kid,
I
used to, all my girlfriends were, a lot of my girlfriends were red.
See, and this is the other thing about our friendship is that we can go to these extremes. We can be so stupid and funny and ridiculous and bang our headphones together because he has a severe lisp on this podcast.
It's so bad.
Or we can talk about faith and spirituality and religion and how to sort of
and politics
level
and
up. Yes, and politics.
Anything, everything's on the table.
Yeah.
Art, discussions. It's great. I love it. Thank you so much for coming on the podcast.
You're
Dr.
so welcome.
Samantha Harte. I really appreciate it. I really love if you can come back. I think we had a great time.
So fun.
We had some good viewership here. And thank you guys for participating in the comments, liking and sharing and tapping and all of the things that you do and supporting me and all the beautiful comments you guys are doing on my social media accounts. I really appreciate it. All of those things really help the algorithm. So
and also
thank you
guys,
so
Ricky's going to get better at responding to the comments because I'm looking and seeing
that
there's some people who asked questions or wrote things based on what we were saying. And I'm sure you guys want that engagement. It's part of this cool thing about going live. So it's a work in progress. We love you. Come back.
Well, you were talking, and so I didn't want to by the way,
it's okay. He's just going to blame it on me, but we know it's actually it's totally his fault. No.
You were on a roll. You were on a roll.
I was on a roll.
But yeah, we did get a lot of comments.
All the people who watched.
And we can always go back and on Facebook and YouTube and just kind of answer all your comments. So, but yeah, I appreciate all of you. Thank you so much for coming. Dr. Samantha Harte. She has a book that's out. Go ahead and promote your book.
Yeah, it's called Breaking the Circuit. And you guys can either go on my website, which is drsamanthaharte.com, HARTE, and get it there, or on Amazon. And you could please write to me on Instagram. That's where I'm the most active. Send me a DM. It's not a bot that will respond to you. It is actually me.
Perfect.
I want to hear from you.
Awesome. And you guys can follow me at Ricky Rebel Rocks on all social media platforms. We have a new residency in Las Vegas, Dust Nightclub. Our next date is going to be November 8th, and she's going to be there too. How cool is that?
Oh my
And we're going to
God.
kill that show. So I recommend you guys getting your
Debauchery.
tickets now and coming. I already got like people from all around the world saying like, I'm going to come to Vegas to see this. Because Vegas is just like a fun place in general, just to like.
It's a great excuse to go to Vegas.
You know, and what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. And I'm definitely one of the people that can tell you about that.
I'll be the only sober girl in Vegas.
And I'll be the only sober boy. So
that's true.
Because I don't really like to drink. Yeah. And thank you, MB Studio Productions. Isn't this studio the bomb? It's so fun.
It's the bomb.
It's bomb. It's bomb.
Great sound quality.
We love this studio. Great sound quality, great vibe quality. So come on out to Westlake Village to MB Studio Productions for all of your production needs. Thank you. And we will see you next week, every Wednesday at 12 p.m. PST. Ricky Rebel Unfiltered. End it.